It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the 49ers and the Seahawks on Thursday night.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here in Seattle. What a great Thanksgiving of football it's been so far. CD also let me have the last piece of apple pie. That was very nice. It's a rarity. All of this is a rarity. All three of our games, divisional games on this thing. But what a nightcap this could prove to be. The Niners and the Seahawks underway here in the Thanksgiving finale. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
They need 2. Here's third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A gain of 8 and a first down. A run right side, it's Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. Jerry Rice open right side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 34-yard line. On first down, it's Gore. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Another carry now for Gore. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Looking to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The numbers for Marshawn a week ago. 22 carries, 67 yards. 2nd and 9 now.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Now a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Flush to his right. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And this is incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trim in the opposite direction, because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Back to throw here. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that is caught. It's T.O. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Gore.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Gore again. And
This time he's into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissling. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Wilson slings this out to Metcalf.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
So Wilson heads to the sideline, and on comes Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal.
Myers' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Jerry Rice. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
This taken in right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. They're going to look to throw. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gold with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. He's still on his feet. DK Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 72 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The kick by Gold is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So we've reached halftime here on the past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion. Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Now 2nd and 3. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Myers' kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. And that is caught. It's T.O. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A throw over the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's complete. It's gone. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Here we go. It's Gore. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Back to throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll look to throw. Jerry Rice open right side. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 10 yards out. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start out here with the option left. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trailed big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw here. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DJ Jones, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Seahawks on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. On the counter, Gore. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Joe Montana on 2nd down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Back to the ground game here. Gore. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle they go with Gore. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and choose some clock with Gore. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for San Francisco, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Seattle, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.